All right, here we are back again. Got some more stones. Classic quartz auronite. If you like watching my videos where I smash stones to get the grains, this will be one of them. You know, mostly quartz grains. Looks like a little bit of organic matter down there creating that black, this little black line here. Or yeah, it's just a crack, but you can see the grains. Some of my favorites to find because I know I can utilize. I'm gonna make a video today too on how I pot up germinated cannabis seedlings. Alright, so there's that. Next up is just a more dense version of what I just showed you. And it's quartz grains, but this is just definitely more compacted. The grains are just tighter, sharper edge. This took a while to break, but once it finally did, it broke into 4 pieces. Just show quick. Let's do the outside. So the last one. Of course, I will try to break these apart, but I'll probably have to use a maul to break this down into a finer bit. Alright. Do an Lithic Sandstone. This too is also very dense. But made up of, I think, potassium feldspar grains. I don't think this is a stained quartz rock. I do like to break these down. Once these are actually really weathered, these just pulverize. Oh yeah, there's also flaking off right there. Okay. Next up, this is some sort of sandstone, but look at there's quite a bit of variation in the size. So this to me reads like a sandstone, but down here you get a section, like a layer of larger grains, and then it gets smaller towards the top. This does have pink streaks, which right across there I see a pink streak. Here's the outside of it, where there's larger bits of minerals. So a fascinating one. You know, seems to be predominantly quartz and potassium feldspar. But what's shining is mostly the quartz. This, bit of a mystery. This gives me limestone. I don't have acid to test that theory on hand. Not the most common rock here, considering my area's siltstones and shales, some sandstones. This reads to me like a limestone. You know, that aphanitic texture, very fine grained, but there are some clear mineral in here that kind of reads like a calcium carbonate. Sometimes the calcium carbonates and limestones, to me, have a sugary texture, much like a quartzite. In the light, and in the light, well, the sun is darting in between the clouds. So, yeah, I'm going to chalk this up to being a limestone. I could be totally wrong, but it gives me that vibe. I don't think this is some sort of mafic igneous rock, although it might be. You know, comment if you think I have no clue what I'm talking about, because I likely may not. This reads like a granitoid to me. You know, I saw quartz and it's kind of pink, so I don't know if the quartz is stained or if it's potassium feldspar, but that's what I get from this. The other half. So yeah, that's it for this one. Like, subscribe, leave some comments. If you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I try to get back. I try to comment on every comment. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, keep posted on the other videos I've been making. All right, thanks. Bye.